people. I'm about to do some videos on these tumblers that I'm making. I just started this stuff about 3 months ago. These tumblers and decals, t-shirts. I started that about 4 years ago. But I'm going to show you these tumblers I did. Explain to you how I did it. This is an introduction video. But anyway, if you want to watch this, stay tuned. Check it out. Subscribe. Like my videos, and leave some comments. I don't care what they are, bad, good. Leave some comments. That's how I'm going to learn. So stay tuned. Check out this video. All right, folks. This is John from Funny Shirt Designs. This is my first YouTube video as for funny shirts. But I don't only make shirts. I do tumblers too. I'm just getting into tumblers. I do decals, funny decals. Some offensive to some others, to some people. But hey, it sells, it sells. But of course I don't go overboard with anything that's gonna offend or pick on anyone or cause bullying or anything like that. I'm not gonna do any of that. But yeah, I do decals, like some Trump decals, Trump shirts. I even did a Bernie Sanders shirt. Hey, sold for $45. The Trump 45. But anyway, I do tumblers. I do different types of tumblers. This is like one of my first ones right here. I did for Louisiana State Police. Right there. That's their shoulder patch. Right there. And then that's their just a printout, a picture of their badge. I worked with them for approximately 10 years. But anyway, that's the first one I did. This one, where's it at? This is the one that sells a lot. I sold a lot of these during Christmas time. It's the the deer head. It's a wood grain tumbler. Yeah, I did this one here. I actually painted the tumbler white, and then I did a lighter color wood grain. I think it was latte, I believe. And I let it dry. And then I epoxied it. Once the epoxy cured, I took the decal. I cut out a decal, for the deer head. And I put it on there. I even personalized the back for somebody, but they ended up not getting it, so I'm stuck with it. But I use it for a display. Anyway, I took the decal, stuck it on there, and then I went back over with a darker wood grain. I think it was teak wood, I believe. And after that dried, I let it dry completely, and then I peeled the decal off, and this is what it ended up with. And I epoxied it. I think it took two coats, maybe. I think it's 2 coats of epoxy. So I did that, and I cleaned inside out. So it had a little bit of epoxy around the inside of the rim right there. But I did that, and then I put them on, was it Etsy? My Etsy store. If you want to see that, it's my Etsy store is www.funnyshirtsus. Had to think for a second. Funny Shirts US is my Etsy store. It's actually my website, www.funnyshirts.us, without the dots in it. That's my Etsy store. So if you want to go visit that, check it out, favorite a few things, buy something. But check that out. But I put that deer head cup on the website, and I couldn't keep up. I'm just now, I shipped out my last one today. This is January 7th. I shipped out my last one this morning from Christmas orders. So I couldn't catch up. Of course, I took my kids on vacation too, for a few days in Gatlinburg. But yeah, those sold really good. I did the 20 ounce. I did the 30 ounce. I don't think I did any 20 ounce skinnies, but yeah, this one here sold real good. Another one of my best sellers is this one, the distressed flag, and I even made it look like it was a little dirty right here. But then I even put "Don't Tread on Me" on it. this only took one layer of epoxy. Um, I might put another one on there just to be safe. But anyway, this one here sells really good. The day I made this one, I put it on Etsy, and I sold two the same day. So that one sells good. And basically, what I did with this one, I painted the cup white. I cut out the decal, I use it as a stencil. This distress flag, the stars and everything, and the stripes, it all came in one decal, but I cut the stars off of the stripes and I put it on there. And then I had to take each stripe one by one and place it around the cup. And then I spray painted it with I think it was a Rust-Oleum or Krylon. I think it was Krylon. I painted the blue area. It doesn't matter if it overlaps or anything. I just painted the blue area. Then I went painted the rest of the cup red. And then I took after it completely dried, you gotta let it completely dry or you're gonna pull paint up. But after it completely dried, I pulled all the little stars off. And no, this was intentional. This right here was intentional. I didn't do it on accident. I pulled all the stripes off, and that's what I was left with after I painted it red, poured everything off. So I took some alcohol ink, some black alcohol ink, kind of just scuffed it up a little bit. And I took some was it caramel, I believe, caramel alcohol ink. I just kind of rubbed it on the white area to make it look like it was a little dirty. You can see all that right there. And I epoxied it. But this one sells really good. And I do this one here too. This is a 20-ounce skinny. It says coffee scrubs and rubber gloves. These are good for medical personnel. Let's see, these are, I think I sell these for $30. I think it's $30. But this is common sense right here. You just paint it, put your decal on it, and epoxy. So this is really easy, $30. So I did that one. This one here, I tried something with this one. It's a Mardi Gras cup, but I think I'm gonna have to strip it. I think I'm gonna have to strip it because I got too many bumps. That's what is it? The different color. This stuff right here with flakes, like the flakes. That it wouldn't stay down, and after the epoxy cured, it made a bunch of it's like a spikes on here. I don't like that. So I'm gonna strip it, redo it. This time I think I'm gonna cut back on some of the flakes. If I even put it on there, I might just get some chunky glitter and do it like that. Yeah, that's probably what I'd do. So anyway, this one is coming soon. We got Mardi Gras coming. So, all right, this one here. This is the one that I've been wanting to do. It's the fishing lure with the hooks on bottom. See, if you look real close, it's got the fishnet design. Like the fishnet right here. It looks like scales. So, if I did the eyes, it's just basically a round circle piece of black vinyl. Then I took some shiny vinyl and cut a smaller circle out to make the eyes. This is a an SVG file I got off of Google. So I cut that out. Basically how I did this one, I took, I went and bought some fluorescent green, red, and yellow paint, spray paint. And then I painted the cup white. I took some fishnet stockings, put over the cup, and I tightened it up in the rubber bands, put a rubber band on the end to where it will stretch a little bit and to make it look like this, open up wide enough to make it look like scales. So then I painted over it. I left the yellow, I did the yellow part. I used that as my belly, the belly of the lure. So then I went and painted The yellow actually went up towards this area, and then I overlapped it with red, so it made it look like a yellow, orange, and then red kind of fading into each other. And then I painted the top fluorescent green, the other side did the same way. So then after that dried, when it dried, the fluorescent paint turns into almost like a powder. So I just took a regular little clean paintbrush, and I just brushed all the excess powder off. Then I epoxied it. Once I epoxied it, then I put the decals on. So when I put the decals on, I epoxied it again, and I think I had to put 2 more layers. See, the first layer, and then decals, and then I put 2 layers of epoxy over it after the first layer. So the total of 3 layers. And I put that on there, and this actually came out real good. I saw a lot of people on the say leave the bottom just like it is. After you paint it, some of it's still white, but a lot of people said leave the bottom like it is. I like it like that, but I might end up putting something down here. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. It I might even put my logo right there, and then maybe epoxy it one more time. I hate epoxy a whole bunch of times because then the cup gets really heavy, especially if you're selling it and you got to ship it, and you're paying shipping. Yeah, it gets a little heavy. So, but anyway, that's this one. I just put it on Etsy. I got some good feedback on it, but I haven't got any sales on this one yet. So I'm gonna try that. I might put my logo on the bottom. I think this one, I cleaned this one up already, I think. Yeah, I already cleaned this one up. And some of these things I sell with their straws. I send a straw with them. And then another way, like, I kind of sneak my business card in here. I take, let's see. I'll take my business card when I ship it. I just stick it in there and put the top over it. Put the top on like that. That way when they open up, they got my business card. So, but yeah, I did that one. This is one here. I'm about to show you this one. I didn't know what I was going to do with this one. I was trying something. First I glittered it. It was a blue glitter tumbler. Ugh. Glitter tumbler. I was going to do a back the blue one, and I don't know what happened with that. I can't remember. Oh, I went another route. I did a marble back the blue tumbler. That's what I did, and so I ended up with a blue glitter tumbler, and I had let's see. Oh, I had on a spinner, and I did white acrylic paint and red acrylic paint. I was going to call myself trying to make a blue with the blue background, glitter background, with the red and white, maybe like swirls and stuff in it. And but it all mixed together, and it ended up looking like Jupiter. So I didn't care for it. I got a lot of feedback on Facebook on these Tumbler for beginners groups. Got a lot of good feedback on that. Everybody loved it. I think last time I checked, I had like 40 something likes on it, and I didn't care for it too much. I don't know much about like Star Wars and stuff. Everybody kept telling me do a Star Wars cup, do a Star Wars cup. I don't know much about Star Wars, so I didn't know how to do that. So what I decided to do is do one of these. I think they call them Geo cups. Took the whole cup. It was already painted like this here, with a swirl and made it like marble. I even added a little bit of glitter. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I added a little bit of glitter. So, but I ended up painting this whole cup white. And then when the paint dried, I took my acetone on a cloth, and I just rubbed some areas off right here. So basically, the areas that I rubbed off and everything, I had a white cup with just this showing. All these here and all that. I had all that showing. So I took the alcohol ink, the latte, I believe, went over it, made a wood grain, this is what I ended up with. So tell me what you think on this. So tell me what you think on this one here. I like it. I mean, it almost looks like the wood, like this was, it almost looks like that was like off in a tree trunk or something, and the tree is coming apart. I don't know. I like it, and I like the bottom too, like I did the bottom. So, but anyway, these are the cups that I did so far. I also do t-shirts. I do vinyl. I cut out on my vinyl cutter, HTV vinyl. I do those. I do sublimation. I want to get into screen printing. We're gonna try it out and see. I think I got a little screen print thing inside, but I do those. So what else I do? Oh, decals. I do decals. I was telling you earlier, I do decals. I sell a lot of those. Those are actually what I started with. Started with decals, and I do back to blue decals. I do Second Amendment decals. So anybody out there like that's real big on Second Amendment stuff, hit me up. I got you. So, but anyway, I got those, and I did a Joe Burrow. You know, LSU's quarterback Joe Burrow. I did a Joe Burrow shirt. That one is actually selling pretty good on Facebook. It says Joe instead of Joe. You know, he's from up north, so it says Joe. No, it says Go Joe. Kind of like G.I. Joe, and it's in the same font, but it says Go Geaux, Jeaux in Cajun spelling, and it has the Heisman Trophy silhouette in the middle. And then at the bottom it says Our Heisman. On the back it says Burrow instead of Burrow like he spells his name. I did it in the Cajun spelling, Burreaux with the number 9 on the back. That one sells pretty good. And on my sleeve, I did my website on my sleeve. So that one's selling pretty good. They're doing pretty good with it. I just started this. We started selling t-shirts like about 4 years ago, I guess. We started off at the flea market, and then we went to started doing the gun shows. So I did gun shows. I'm still doing gun shows all over Louisiana, Texas, and Mississippi. I'm probably gonna end up going into Alabama, but I sell the t-shirts, decals, caps, flags, tumblers. You know, I sell anything. I'll sell anything at the gun shows. But that's where I make a lot of my sales too. So if y'all at the gun show, look me up too. I'm pretty much at all of them. So, but anyway, that is what these YouTube videos are gonna be about. You know, tumblers, shirts, decals, how to make decals, how I'll make decals. Everybody makes them different, I guess. How I make decals, how I make tumblers, how I make t-shirts. You know, I don't think there's a wrong way if it works. Now, if it don't work, of course, it's a wrong way. But if it works, it ain't stupid, and it's not the wrong way. So anyway, that's what these videos are going to be about. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know, like all my videos. I need to get up there. Need a bunch of subscribers. Like my videos. Give me comments. Anything I can do different. Give me comments. I want a bunch of comments. And I click the little bell. That way you get notified every time I do a video. Like I said, I'm just starting. Support me. Help me out. Let's see what we can do with this. I got a lot of friends that do YouTube videos. Maybe I can get with them. You know, we'll all do something together. But anyway, just get with me. If you need anything, check out my website. Check out my Etsy. Like I said, my Etsy is my website address, www.funnyshirtsus. It's my website without the dots. Check it out. Let's see what happens. So, let me see what else I don't think I have anything else. If y'all have any suggestions, let me know. I want to do many different things. Try different types of tumblers, shirts. I want to do like some jerseys maybe. But But if you have an idea for a tumbler you want, let me know. I'll try it out. Almost all of my shipping is free. I eat that cost. I don't jack the price up on them. I give y'all a fair price, and I eat the shipping. Now, the shipping normally is about $7, something like that. So, but I eat the shipping, and I give everybody a fair price. So, but anyway, just look everything up. My YouTube, my Facebook is Funny T-shirts 19. That's Funny T-shirts 19 on Facebook. Like my Etsy, www.funnyshirtsus, and I even have Instagram. Look on Instagram. It's I think it's Funny Shirts 16. But anyway, check it out. Like, subscribe, click the little bell on there just so you can get notified whenever I do a video. And talk to y'all later.